Hello and welcome to a video tour for this Seiko 5 automatic wristwatch. And this one's got a little bit of a twist in it. I'll tell you about it. This is the first mechanical wristwatch I purchased, and I've just come to the conclusion that I'm just not wearing it enough. So it's things have moved on fairly drastically actually, with a bug of buying watches and enjoying them, etc. So what have we got? We've got an outer carton from Seiko, the inner box with a pillow from Seiko, and a centimetre's worth of spare links, and a owner's manual. Was there no, there's no card with it, but what happened was that being intrigued with this little engine in the back that keeps it going via movement, via the rotor that spins, I started to twiddle the regulator to increase the accuracy, and I eventually got it to plus or minus 0, so I was really chuffed. And then it stopped working and I was gutted, and so I paid for a watchmaker to fit a nh36 new style movement into it, because basically I love the way this watch looks. It's got a beautiful dial which is sunburst, so in the sun this thing absolutely spins out the sun rays beautifully from the center. It's going to be difficult to get it to show here, or maybe I might be able to use a torch. Let's see whether that works. Yeah, there we go. So you can see the beautiful sunburst working there, and it really is lovely looking. It gives a very nice, I mean, I'm just looking at it now and I'm still thinking, goodness me, do I want to sell it? But anyway, so it's probably only been worn for maybe a day or two since the new movement was put in it. It's got a standard sort of deployment clasp which closes perfectly, and you know there are going to be a few minor marks, but this watch looks practically like new. It's sized at the moment to about 16¾ centimeters. There's a centimeter to go on the quick adjust, and then you've got a centimeter in spare link. So what would that be? 16¾ 18¾ so nearly 19 centimeters, so it might just scrape 19 centimeters. So that is a nh36, which is the Seiko movement day date. But the nice things about this is, if I can get this in shot, when you go to adjust the time, the seconds hand stops, so that's called hacking, and you'll find that virtually, well, all the other Seiko 5s of this date won't have hacking, and that's great for when you want to set the exact time. I think I did a time check on this. It's well within the tolerances of nh36s, which is sort of plus or minus 20 odd seconds a day, something like that. And also when the crown is in, although it has got a very small crown, you can wind this manually. So don't know if you can hear that, but there is manual wind. It's in both directions, I think, but anyway, normal way is to just put your finger underneath it and just wind it like that. So yeah, it's just a mineral, I think they called it Hardlex crystal, but it's in really nice condition. It's got applied Seiko marker, applied 5 marker, applied indices, which do have some lume, I believe, little tiny pips, but it's not a great lume watch. It also has a framed date window, and I think if I remember rightly, it's is it French? They normally are French. Let's just pop it out. So that's the time adjustment. Let's make that 6 o'clock so we don't damage the date mechanism. Yeah, there we go. June, Monday, Lunday. Yeah, so that's in French. So you can see that spinning. Difficult to see it, but it's spinning away. Right. So anyway, lovely watch. Suit it's a sort of dressy style watch, but it's casual, and it would suit somebody looking for a really nice first watch. As I say, the blue dial's lovely. The sunburst is beautiful. It's really nicely styled. it fits a smaller wrist really nicely. 37 millimeters in width, 44 I think in lug to lug, so it tapers down quite nicely like that, and it's just under 12 I think in terms of the depth of the watch. And you can see that lovely engine working away with the rotor and the little balance spring, etc., and your pallet fork moving away. And to wind it up, once you've given it a spin on the dial, just on the crown, just to wind it up a bit, then it'll sit and spin the rotor, which charges the spring nicely. So there we are. That's a practically sort of full kit Seiko 5 with a upgraded movement. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.